Alright, fellas, most traders they get caught by chasing moves they don't understand. But what if I told you the market tells you where the big players are accumulating, manipulating, and distributing before it even happens? In this video, I'm going to break down the TR pocket, one of the most powerful setups I use to catch high RR and high probability trades. And by the end of this video, you'll understand where the institutions are trapping retail traders and how you can position yourself on the right side of the market. So, the market moves in three ways, right? We have accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. It's called AMD. No matter what time frame you're looking at it, it will be some sort of accumulation, manipulation, distribution. How you can spot it, I will go over in not too long. I have a couple examples I want to go through on both crypto and indices. This is the bullish version, this is the bearish version, and I have some examples on TR pockets as well. This is the strategy that I'm going to go through, how you can predict these types of moves before they even happen. You can predict the bottom and the top of this manipulation right here. First off, how do you pull your TR pocket? How I like to use them is after big moves, because after big moves, we usually tend to start accumulating. This is the big players stepping up and probably accumulating some sort of orders. So, in this example, we have a big push up, and then we push down and start arranging. Yeah, alright, so the TR pocket. This is just a way for me to predict the AMD setup. We move up, we go down, and we start arranging. We start having this I'll show you guys live examples after this. This is usually how it looks. Down, up, and then we just start accumulating. And what the institutions tend to do after we have started ranging for a bit is fake out the retail traders. The SR traders, the breakout traders, all these types of shit. They start buying it up past this high, and we start pumping. And we pump into this TR pocket, and the breakout traders are like, oh shit, the market's gonna pump. And then they start buying while the institutions start selling. They start using the retail traders as liquidity to reverse the market. Now, how can we confirm that this is a deviation setup and not just gamble entry on this right here? Where's the short tool here? And not just gamble entry here, because this is a gamble entry, because not every single deviation is a valid deviation. How do we know this is a real one, right? So when the institutions have shorted enough, they will break back below this, and this will stop out all the retail traders, which will force a bigger move down. What I usually like to wait for is this is basically the same strategy as a previous day high and previous day low setup. It's just a little bit more technical due to the accumulation zone. But it's the same concept. What I usually just like to wait for is a solid break or a solid close below this high or low, depending on which one you're getting. And then I just like to mark enter. And I put stops above the high, and I target like this lower TR pocket or some sort of key level of liquidity. Or you can be the more safe version, which is the retest here, and then you wait for the retest of this range high, and then you enter with stops above the high, or you can have tighter stops if you like higher RR. It just depends on how you like to use it. And yeah, it's the same thing, same concept for the bullish version. You have a big move down, you start accumulating, and then a break below the range low, start accumulating with the institutions, and they break above this high, retest, and then bang. So let's go into some live examples where I have literally caught the top and bottom of the markets. Here's on ETH. I actually caught this trade. I called it out on live stream in my Discord, so you know it's not bullshit. I also used this to call out the top of other parts of the market. I'll find it real quick. Like I said, the trend is super bullish, right? We have had a huge fucking pump, and we started ranging. We started deviating on ETH. So I said, fuck it, counter trend trading, part 2, SUI entry, CMP, aka current market price. This right here, right? I'll show you guys the entry too. Just so you guys see how how this played out, right? It was the TR pocket too, but the TR pocket got front run. unfortunately, but we got a fucking perfect entry. Now, I didn't want to over risk on a counter trend trading signal, so I didn't signal it, but I took it myself. I said hoping for ETH to lose all-time high again here. Top take that TR pocket, and I was hoping for a loss of all-time high, right? And a couple seconds later, we just started, yeah, fucking cooking. Like, this is the 1 hour time frame. Like, in just minutes, I think, this shit just fucking went ballistic, bro. Yeah. The moment we entered, this shit just fucking nuked. Like, let's see. Like 5%, and that was basically the top of the market. Local top of the market. Just to show you guys the strength of this. Now, why did I put it this way? What did I look for? Why didn't I take something else? Like I said, huge pump up. We start accumulating. The institutions pump out the market. Retail traders think, okay, now we're in price discovery, all-time high, breakout. I'm just gonna long this, right? All these retail traders think we're going to fucking 20K, right? No. Institutions, they start selling on your bum-ass head. They start filling every single order they have. Now, the moment they have all their orders, like I said, big volume drop, bang, below this again. We didn't really get a retest. That happens. If you want to play it safe, that's what's going to happen a lot of times. And yeah, here it is, like accumulation, manipulation into the TR pocket or some sort of key liquidity area, and then we have distribution, right? Now, the distribution phase is usually over around this zone, the other part of the TR pocket. So that's usually where you would hold for. But if you have a strong bias and a strong zone that you want to go for, then you'll hold. Like I want to hold for this range point control, for example. Now, I have more examples. This is more like, I don't even remember if I took this one, but it is a good example. This is like I said, like it doesn't have to be this way, but this is like the most probable way that I have found using it. Here's another way of using it. Big move up, start ranging. The upper TR pocket didn't hit, but the lower one did. So now we have up move, accumulate. Breakout traders think we're going to lose this. They want to see lower. So what does the institution do? They start buying all their sell orders here, and they start pumping the market again once we reclaim. Now I have a super high time frame version of this as well, which was the absolute fucking low. Oh, never mind. We have this too, by the way. Here, big move up. Both sides of this actually played out. Bang, big move up, accumulate, manipulate, distribute, manipulate below the range lows again, reclaim it, and it was the fucking low. But why could you have used the lower part here too? Like I don't usually recommend using both parts of it, but I do recommend using the other part as a nice take profit point because this usually happens as well. But why would have this been a super valid short and a super valid long? The short is valid because it's a fucking S tier setup, bro. Like, you have this liquidity sweep into the TR pocket, and it is... I think this was a range point control or something at some point of time. Also a key SR level. You know, basically everything you need, right? Yeah. And the low too. Now, what do we see on the low? Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, right? Like, this is as clean as you fucking get it, right? TR pocket, bottom take the fucking low of the bear market, like this year. Everyone thought ETH was going to fucking zero. No, this was the bottom. This is what we all were waiting for. But how do we know that this is for certain, right? How do we know that, oh no, ETH is going to zero? Because this could have also not hold, right? So what we were waiting for, and also what we called out in the Discord, both me and Wilsos called out this, is we waited for this retest, especially when it's this high time frame. Unless you have a lot of confluences, you don't want to be limiting this. So what we did, we just waited for the retest here. Like this just Pico bottom ticked. It's insane. I think I had a 10% stop or something, and I targeted just like, where was it? I think I just targeted these highs, to be honest. Like here. That's a 9 RR, fellas. Like, it's absolutely insane. That's essentially just how you do it. You just wait for an established range. You wait for some sort of manipulation, and then you just wait for your confirmation. It's really simple, or I make it sound really simple, but it like for after you start getting used to using it, it is actually pretty fucking simple. But don't just be using it on everything. This is not a golden pocket. Like, this is not a swing point. Or how do I... this is not like a retracement fib. This is not an impulse move fib. This is a range fib. So if it doesn't look like this, if it's not consolidating, it is not a TR pocket fib, right? If it looks like this, and you're pulling the TR pocket like this, that's not how it works. You'll be pulling it like this, right? But that's only if we have a solid range. You don't want to be like gambling on fucking random order blocks. That's essentially what you're doing, right? And I'm going to show a little example I found on NQ from last week too. This was peak. I know a lot of people in Discord took this too. Like, this is a perfect range. Perfect range. Might not have done like what we wanted it to, like move up, bang, manipulate up to all-time highs, and then go down. But we did do the other part, which was even better because that was a clear draw on liquidity, which was the all-time highs, right? We accumulated pre-market, I think. Yeah. Accumulated in Asia session and PM session. PM session previous day and Asia session. London opens here. I think somewhere here. Manipulates below the range lows. Creates the low of day, and the rest of the day we just pump up to the all-time highs. Like, this would have been an S-tier trade. Why? Because we have all-time highs as a super strong draw on liquidity. We have all these equal highs, which didn't get taken out. I mean, we did take out this high, but this high right here is an even stronger draw on liquidity. And yeah, like, you might have not gotten your retest, but like I said, just look for entry confirmation. Look for a good close. Like here, when you got this 5-minute close, like, fuck it, bro. Or even just a slight retracement into a FVG or some sort. Like, just any of your low time frame confirmation above this range low is good. Like here, just target that, and you'll be done for the day. Like 3 RR. Chill. You're done for the day. And this can be used on lower time frames. This can be used on lower time frames as well. It really just comes down to how you like to trade it. If you have any questions, fellas, just let me know. I'll try my best to answer it. I tried my best to like make this video. It's kind of hard subject to really like make you guys understand how to pull this and how to find a good range. But like, I feel like it's pretty simple to find good ranges like this, where we just consolidate. Like, you just mark out your range highs and your range lows, and then you just wait for manipulation either above and below, and it close back below the high or the low of the range to confirm your bias or entry, you know? Alright, so let me know if there was anything that was unclear in this video. I'll try my best to summarize it and do it better in the next one. Thanks for watching, fellas. Hasta luego.